That's what I'm talking about.
Hit it, boys.
Okay, we are rolling. All right, we're rolling. Bill, what's happening, dude?
Robert, how are you?
I'll give you a hug.
What's going on?
Let's go. Vegas Around Town. It's your segment today. We gotta talk video, social media, why you're investing in your team to be on video, why you guys are the leaders in video. You know, I know you don't like to say it, but Gaylord Hansen team, Loan Depot, you guys are progressive. You put a lot into this, but I think I want to show the camera and the audience why. Okay. Because I know you're humble and you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'd rather not. But if it's important and we get the message out there, I think that's the real key.
And that's the thing, man. The message is the most important thing. We got Steph and Kyle around this corner.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna shoot we're just gonna talk a little bit, you know?
Okay, good.
Here it is.
I love Steph.
Great job. Thank you.
Good stuff, dude.
Good job,
Kyle. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Good job, Kyle.
You're up next.
I'm up next. I'm ready to go. Okay.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
Do I get to
How
see
are
you?
you?
I'm doing awesome.
So what's up, Steph? How are you?
Rob?
So I prepped him a little bit on what he's talking about. You got your questions. We just need you to do your clap to the camera, and I'm gonna sit back here and you do your thing, dude.
Gaylord, Vegas Around Town.
So Bill, you've been a part of hosting this show and that show and so many things. Like, how did all this get started for you?
Oh man, it just kind of happened. And it was like, I had to evolve into the new world, right? And things have changed, and you know, video absolutely is a new flyer. We used to go out, we hand out flyers and all that kind of stuff, but it's changed so much. And I literally did not want to do this, but it became a necessity. It was part of my life. And you know, in grade school, I'd never raised my hand in class ever. The last class I took in college was speech class, a summer 2-week speech class, and I was petrified. Never wanted to get on camera. And it just kind of, I decided that, you know, looking at things, this is where it was going. And I started with my phone. And it was just, you know, Gaylord here I am. And then I do it like 15 times, and then that was bad. Well, that was bad.
Well, let me interrupt you. Why did you start hiring a videographer? What was that light bulb?
Well, I'm doing research, right? I'm kind of looking on I'm looking at Facebook, I'm looking at Instagram, I'm looking at YouTube, and then I'm seeing the videos that I'm creating. I go, God, that's not that good. That's pretty bad. But it was, you know, it was okay. But I just felt like the presence that we wanted to have to get to our consumer and our borrowers, we wanted to make it understandable, and the sound was just terrible. It was not good. So I figured, let's try and get it a little bit better, and we got a little bit better, and then a little bit better. And now, I mean, we got into building a studio, and you don't have to start with a studio.
So you've evolved a lot from the handheld phone to what we're doing here today. What is the end result? Like, what is the goal and the purpose of what you're trying to do with all of this media content?
Yeah, so for, you know, I'm specific to the mortgage industry, right? So the mortgage has become somewhat of a commodity, and the consumer goes directly to these big mortgage companies that are essentially advertising on the web and advertising and go here and go here. And so just what they get with those is a salesperson. And it's not really caring about what the client has, their financial goals are. And so for us, we are trying to get to the consumer first so that they understand who we are, that we're likable, again, that we can educate, because education is huge. Buying a house is the biggest investment that they'll ever make. And we want to make sure that they're getting the right mortgage to meet the house. And so it's so important for us to educate them, and they don't get the education when you look at some of these big online lenders. I think there are certain people that are visual, certain people that are audio, and you know, we believe that both doing it that way and the visual piece, explaining it, is way, way more effective than reading it. I want to make sure that people know what's behind what our team is all about. And I don't want them to really just concentrate on the personality. I want them to concentrate on the effectiveness, the smarts, the experience, the wisdom of the team behind us, right? And highlight them and spotlight them and show what different aspects of the mortgage that they can do. And there's some really good mortgage people out there, there's no doubt. This is just really trying to highlight our team so that they can really connect with us, because we call it P2P, people to people. People go to people. And we want to make sure that people know who we are. It used to be B2B, business to business, business to consumer. It's now P2P, people to people. Yeah, we used to advertise and we would try and pull them in that way. Now we have content and they will let us in. They have to let us into their world, or they can deny. But so we're trying to create something that they will connect with us from a personal level, so that they can then feel comfortable calling us and understanding what they can get from a mortgage. I don't see this changing anytime soon. I think the platforms are out there now and they're gonna be there for a while. And I think you're gonna have to embrace it or get left behind, is kind of my opinion. And so we're doing as best we can to stay ahead of the curve and be trying to catch up.
Tell us about Sam. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything?
Yes.
International man of mystery.
I'm going to Disneyland.
You're going to Disneyland?
So we can avoid some spider webs.
So the things I should have learned on day one. We need more screens, more microphones. Literally, we don't even know what to do. We're all just like, let's all each other. I've learned nothing.
Save money, my friends. Is that okay? Pull out there.
My name's Steve with the Gaylord Hansen team. Let's go.
And it's one of those things too, where the more you do it, you just get a little bit more comfortable each time, even though I'm probably still sweating, but I'm doing pretty good.
Gaylord out.